There you go. So we're going to join this game in, ladies and gentlemen, here, CP Badlands. We heard TCM was trailing. We have no idea about how much or what happened or anything, but they're fighting against Nitrose, a little bit of a weird team. I don't think they have their full lineup. I'm not 100% sure on that. I know a couple of their players, and they're very talented players, but they're not big guns, if you know what I mean. So we're going to go into this game right now. Obviously, the Nitrose lineup and the TCM lineup in your screen right now, as we have a 2-2 scoreline. Classic mix-up versus Infuse. So
you forgot already, huh?
Yeah, I forgot. I just reading through it again. And actually, Nitrose here gonna come out on top as we have hymzi and Rebeli fighting against him. It looks like Rebeli is gonna have to fight. Is he gonna be able to get out of there alive? Yes, he knows.
No, Hiss is a beautiful demo, man. I've heard a lot about this guy. He's relatively new, right?
I wouldn't say he's relatively new, but he kind of has been playing there for countless of seasons as both soldier and demo. So he never really was able to make up his mind. I had a chat with him earlier, and he said, you know, fuck it, Delman is awesome. Damn it, I just swore on stream. I've never sworn on stream before, damn it. Anyway, let's focus on this game. We can see the bomb coming in onto Evilmoon. One shot, Zebbosai is not going to get the second one in. hymzi and Rebeli are going to throw in the off-glass for TCM. And we have 10-ish minutes remaining, and the score is 2-2. Anything can still happen. We're going to get a score update on the first map in just a second here, but for now, we're just going to check how Nitrose is going to be able to push against this. We have 100% versus 70%. Byte needs to die. Simple as that. Byte needs to die very much as soon as possible, as we can already see that the Nitrose players, they're doing a reasonable job, but not everything is working out according to plan so far, as just Hocz is going to have to try and clean this up. Is he going to be able to do it? I think yes, he is. kaidus comes out, and Donut, I've casted this guy so many times. Spy is his favorite class. You're going to love this style. He plays Spy all the time.
Awesome. Awesome. And he's going to cloak up and go right in here. He's got to be careful not to get seen doing anything special. And in fact, he is going to start running out of cloak, so he needs to grab some metal here. You can't use the other spy watches in VanillaTV2. You have to use the regular Invis watch.
Zebbosai spy as well, so we have a little bit of duo spy going on on both teams.
Zebbosai, though, I think has been spotted out. He's at 50
He
health
spies
right
all
now.
the time. Like, it's Zebbosai, I think he spies literally as often as he can.
Donut got spotted. But Droso on the sniper, and he's going to go for this scout here. He can't get much else right now.
Definitely. And we have 95% at the moment for Evilmoon. Almost has that Uber ready to rock and roll. Byte not even close. Wow, I cannot believe Byte is actually this far behind. Plus one player down. This is not a good scenario for TCM. As long as they can keep their medic alive, they should be fine. But Byte, 93%, gets spammed down. 96. Is he? Yes, he does get taken down. As now Nitrose is still... they have to fight. kaidus has got taken down. Everyone gets taken down. And Nitrose is 3-2 up against TCM Gaming. Wow.
And I'll tell you what, this is the second map, actually, that we just came into. The second map between Nitrose and TCM. The first map was won by Nitrose.
Really?
So it's
what score?
I was told it was like, I don't remember, 2-1 something. It was,
okay, so it was close.
Close.
Very
yeah,
close.
It was close.
All right, so we just have two very close games. TCM is not going to be happy if they lose this. Like, this is an early exit, a too early exit, after they got a couple of really good games. And they get the early pick on Hocz right now, though, in this 6 middle CP Badlands. Cyber gets taken down as well. Zebbosai gets taken down by the other side. And TCM are very solid middle. They kill a Delman early, push on straight onwards from that. And Evilmoon, he needs to get this Uber so unbelievably bad.
Control point is being captured.
He is building that now. He will have the Uber just in time to defend last, it looks like. But Nitro's getting pushed really far back here. And TCM showing kind of dominance, if you will.
Yeah.
They want to assert themselves over their opponents and say, no, you know what, we can win a round or two on Badlands when it's all on the line. And it is all on the line. TCM, they want to stay in the top 4. And if they lose this, they're out.
Yeah, definitely. Let's see. As we can see, Nitro's kind of preparing themselves for the worst. Donut going heavy, droso going spy. TCM has decided this is the time, this is when we're going to do it. And it looks like Droso with that pick on Rebeli, as useless as it looks, it is actually probably going to shut down this push completely, because the Uber was very solid. Hocz did not get any damage, and unless kaidus can do something ridiculous, this game, this push very solidly gets hold off by Team Nitro. Are you kidding me? Nitro's winning against TCM? It's happening? What?
So explain a little more about that to me, because I don't know these teams all that well.
Right. TCM ended second in Europe this season, And they kind of came here, from speaking to Byte, they came here not looking to win the LAN, but to kind of just show how good they actually are. They did reasonably well. I think it was against Infuse they got knocked out of the upper bracket. But it looks like right now against Nitrose, they're trailing. They're in a lot of trouble. And Nitrose, as a little bit of a mediocre team, the same way that we saw earlier, they're not perfect, but they're very solid in their fragging, in their teamwork. They don't make a lot of mistakes, and to play against a team like that, it's very tough, as against TCM has to show. The Uber comes in very late there for Byte, so unless Zebbosai can get like 5 picks or something, this push is definitely going to get hauled off by Nitrose. He gets 1 pick, second pick comes out, Medic Uber Sauce come in. Oh my god, Donut gets a double pick.
Oh, ridiculous, Pledge, ridiculous. But yeah, so I guess the story here is that TCM definitely the expected winner.
Yeah.
Nitrose the underdogs, and they just held that push on last. Making a Badlands second push, though, from your last, that is very difficult. Already got a soldier up there using that high ground to spam those rockets down. It's tough to push against this, and TCM may be able to hold that second.
And
so
Byte
they're going to have another shot.
Byte is running crits.
Oh my.
I don't understand why.
Well,
this might be my Division 2 mind speaking, but I honestly have no idea. This crit streak, it seems like what they want to do is crits in, force that Uber, drop out, crits back in as soon as they have it. Obviously, it recharges 25% faster, so you have that little bit of timing window after that Uber gets taken out of the equation. They have 5.5 minutes left. They're going to try and make this work, and let's see how this crits is going to work out.
It's a gamble.
Kaidus is going to... Yeah, okay, 1 pick. Traxantic got taken down. I think Nitrose is aware of this crits by now. And here we go. The crits is going to get popped off. Here it comes. Oh my god, the Uber gets popped off just barely in time by Evilmoon. But the thing is, there's so many TCM players right now, you cannot do a lot with this Uber. And I think TCM is going to, TCM is going to catch Nitrose off guard. I can tell you right now, this is 3-3. Done.
There it is.
You can see it. There you go.
There it is, TCM playing solid. That crits, I think, kind of panicked Nitrose. So even if they couldn't get those kills, Nitrose was like, oh crap, yeah. And
they overextend. Yeah, and obviously 3-all, nothing is decided just yet. There's about 5 minutes left on the clock right now. As far as I can see on the scores and everything, team seems to be equal, which is weird because TCM is supposed to be a lot better. But Nitrose, they've had a good land. They're still in it. You can say whatever you want. They're still in it. They're fighting for that prize money. And they're just having their hopes up. They're very excited. They're going to go into this middle with 1 pick each. That's going to be the start. Kaidus is jumping behind, though. As Kaidus comes in, sees a scout. Sees the medic. He's behind the medic. Here we go. Kaidus, bottle kill.
Oh, Kaidus. And he's now going to trade bottles here, potentially, with his opposing demo man, but no. Oh, he is. He's going for it. Oh, Kaidus. That guy is hilarious.
Thing is, if he doesn't do that, TCM might actually win this game.
You know, he got the kill he wanted. Right?
Yeah, but if TCM still loses this game, Byte is going to blame Kaidus. I can tell you that right now.
We have had Byte on camera earlier as well. Byte contributes a lot. In fact, I think is one of the head admins of VanillaTV here. So
he's the big boss.
We can give him all the crap we want to.
Yeah,
basically, because he's not here right now, and he's not going to watch these VODs.
All right, here we go. So it seems like Nitrose, they're trying to position themselves a little bit more aggressively this time around. They have a demo man holding that front door entrance, and obviously he forces that Uber on Kaidus immediately. That Uber is a long way out from that point, but with Kaidus being Ubered, he's back to full health. But that means that the soldiers are all going to be a little bit tagged. Zebbosai and hymzi go down, and Nitrose, oh my god, Kaidus jumps to the point, he's going to be able to get it. No, it gets a lot of time, and Rebeli by his own. Right now, Hocz is going to come in to join the fray, and it looks like Rebeli is, I think Rebeli kind of dodged droso there. Droso has to come back here. Is Rebeli going to get that pick? No, he does not. And Byte overextended. He might actually have to bite the dust there.
Yeah, he might. Droso's going to chase him down. He's going to get connected, though. Oh, I think Droso overextended there. Did not realize, didn't press tab to see how many players had respawned, because TCM,
always press tab, ladies. That's kind of what you want to do. And TCM's going to say, well, 6 against 5. We can do this. That's fine. So they're moving in quite aggressively already. Kaidus trying to find a little bit of space here, trying to land some stickies, do a little bit of damage, trying to find that loophole of which they can just exploit. You can see 90% Uber onto Byte and 50% onto Evilmoon. That's a big advantage, and an advantage that TCM is going to have to use efficiently.
And here they go. They're pushing in. Evilmoon does not take enough damage to die. He is actually in spawn, very safe in there behind that very thin wall of glass. Turns out glass does prevent explosions, so
he needs a saw.
Oh, but Evilmoon just walks right out with the Uber saw and gets taken out.
Zebbosai around the point. How did they not take his down yet? His is still there. His is now down. Is TCM going to be able to do this? Yes, they are.
4-3.
4-2-3. 2 minutes and 5 seconds left on the clock.
So what happens here is if Nitrose doesn't wipe out their opponents on mid, I think the TCM will win this, and we go to a third map.
Yeah. That would be crazy. Yeah, I probably need some water because I still haven't had water. So we're going to see how this game is going to end, though. 1 minute 50 seconds left on the clock. We heard cheers from the audience. I'm not sure what that means, Sal. Like, it's the funny thing about LAN. We're going to see how this middle goes, though, as there's stuff falling down. And I don't know if you guys can hear that. We apologize for the LAN stuff, and we obviously can see Nitrose here fighting for this middle. It's 2 versus 2 right now, as hymzi has to bite. It does it. Cyber versus Zebbosai, 1v1, and Zebbosai is jumping in. Cyber, are you going to be able to do it?
Zebo goes for kill. No, Zebbosai gets that kill on Cyber, and that's going to win TCM the mid. That may mean they win the map, because there's not a lot of time left now. 1 minute 15. If Nitrose can't cap middle point, they can't continue on and cap that last, which means they can't catch up.
Okay, so Nitrose coming back into middle. Evilmoon is going crit screen. He's like, okay, you know what, all or nothing. We're going to try and catch TCM off guard. TCM rushing towards this middle point. Nitrose doing the exact same thing, but has 2 buffed scouts. I think that is very important to have 2 buffed scouts hopping in here, but it looks like TCM is going to grab this middle, pretty much secure, no opposition whatsoever, to be honest, from the Nitrose team. They're going to build this crits, but look at that. TCM is just building uber quicker than Nitrose is building the crits, which is kind of absurd.
Both scouts were hanging out underneath the middle point there, trying to get some sneaky picks on TCM. It didn't work, though, and Evilmoon is now down. There is not a lot left that Nitrose can do. They just lost a bunch of players to TCM, and that seals the deal, my friend. That's how we say it in America. Seals the deal. Yep. We like to seal our deals in America.
That is it. So we're going to go to a 3rd map. Whether or not it's 5-3 or 4-3, I don't care. We're going to go to a 3rd map. As the 1st map actually got won by Nitrose. That's what we got heard.
Yes.
So TCM winning the 2nd map. We're going to go to a 3rd map, as Nitrose will be looking to upset the Giants from TCM Gaming into this next game. CP Badlands is definitely TCM's winning thing at the moment. I don't know. I cannot speak words anymore because I'm really impressed actually with Nitrose's performance, and we're going to see how this is going to work out for Nitrose going into this 3rd map against TCM Gaming here at VanillaTV with Pledge and Sal.
Just put 2 to 1. I don't know. Oh man, my voice is going to start to die in a little bit here. We have been casting some epic TF2 for quite a long time.
Yeah, I think we've been sitting here for now like 2.5 hours or something now.
Woo! And we got the crowd out there still watching the live TF2. What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Are you pumped? They're pumped.
It's always good. It's always good to hear that there's some people actually still watching us.
Hey, we got a lot of stream viewers right now.
And to those of you watching, how many viewers do we have? I actually haven't been paying attention to it.
How many
Adam knows. Adam probably knows. As he's just going to sit there.
He'll figure it out.
It's Skyride, ladies and gentlemen. He's been covering the stream a little bit. So big shout out to him, obviously. You can check him out somewhere on, I don't know, Adam Skyride or something.
I'm hearing that apparently we're making complete fools of ourselves out of 3,200 stream viewers for Team Fortress 2. And for a lower bracket match, guys, a lower bracket. So we're talking about, we just watched, the upper bracket mix-up versus Infused, which is awesome. And you guys are sticking around to watch more TF2. Give us a follow here on VanillaTV. If you want to find more places to follow TF2, you can hit up vanillatf2.org. You can hit up teamfortress.tv. I mean, all over the place. There is a resurgence in competitive TF2
just
streaming.
Google VanillaTV. You'll find us everywhere.
Yeah, competitive TF2. This is what it's all about. This kind of competition. So stick with us, and stick with us especially if you can make any time at all for the grand finals tomorrow.
Tomorrow at around 5, I heard British Central Time, or British Standard Time, I think it is, or summertime, whatever it is, which is 6 Standard European Time, so Central European Time, which is like Holland and France and I don't know, like Denmark, Germany, all those countries. Figure out kind of your time based on that. If you're American, it will probably be like between 9 in the morning and noon, I guess.
That's when they start, but they might start later, and they will continue on for a couple
Obviously,
of
it depends
hours.
on delays and everything like that. Why did everyone left the server? Did we mess up the scores? I'm not sure. What I do want to do, though, Adam, as you're probably listening to me right now,
Adam's asking what the maps are, and I don't even know.
I do actually want to go to some music because I need to go for a toilet break. So I need to do that real quick. We're going to go to some music right now, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be back with VanillaTV here in just a second with Pledge and Sal and a lot more Team Fortress 2 action here at i46.
Stay tuned.